Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Moments. Jungkook has finally returned to South Korea after completing his schedule in Japan. News of his return immediately became a major topic among ARMY, who had been closely following his activities and updates over the past few days. Even without a big announcement or special event, Jungkook's arrival back in Korea was enough to spark tremendous excitement among fans around the world. As often happens, Jungkook's simple appearance alone was enough to become a hot topic of discussion. Many fans felt relieved to see him return safely after his overseas schedule. His relaxed look, strong star power, and natural charm once again captured public attention. Jungkook's return also comes amid growing anticipation surrounding BTS members' activities ahead of various upcoming projects. Many fans have begun speculating that his return to Korea could be connected to preparations for new projects with the other members. Regardless of these theories, one thing is certain: Jungkook is now back in Korea, and fans are eagerly waiting for the next updates and moments to come. At the same time, ARMY was also treated to the latest vlogs from Jimin and Jungkook, which featured plenty of interesting stories. However, among all the topics discussed, there was one simple moment that managed to capture the fandom's attention for days. The moment began when the members were discussing the essential items they always bring when traveling. Jungkook then asked a simple question: what is the most important thing to bring on a trip? The question sounded ordinary enough. Most people might assume the answers would be clothes, personal essentials, favorite accessories, or other items considered necessary when away from home. But when it was Jimin's turn to answer, his response was completely unexpected. Instead of naming one of his own belongings, Jimin said that the most important thing for him was whatever Jungkook happened to bring. That short answer immediately made the members laugh. Not because it was controversial or shocking, but because it sounded so spontaneous and honest. It felt like something that came out naturally without any prior thought. Afterward, Jimin explained that he often uses Jungkook's belongings and even thanked him for it. That simple explanation made the moment even more endearing to fans. What many people loved about this interaction was how natural it felt. Jimin didn't seem to be trying to create a special moment or make a statement that would go viral. He simply answered with what came to mind. Precisely because it was unplanned, the response felt even more sincere and adorable. Looking deeper, Jimin's response actually reflects a habit that fans have noticed for a long time. Many ARMYs feel that Jimin seems confident that whatever he may need while traveling is probably already somewhere inside Jungkook's bag or suitcase. The comment immediately reminded fans of various moments in the past when the members showed the contents of their travel bags. The difference between Jimin's and Jungkook's packing styles has always been quite noticeable. Jimin is known for being practical and tends to pack only what he truly needs. He usually carries the essentials and prefers not to bring too many items. Jungkook, on the other hand, is famous for always being prepared for every situation. He often travels with numerous items, including skincare products, accessories, electronic devices, cables, chargers, and many other things that might come in handy at some point. Simply put, Jimin is the type of person who travels believing everything will work out fine. Jungkook is the type who makes sure he's prepared for every possible situation. Because of this habit, fans have joked for years that Jungkook seems to pack enough supplies for the entire group. So when Jimin said that the most important thing for him was whatever Jungkook brought, many fans were instantly reminded of those long-running jokes. Suddenly, everything made perfect sense. Not because the statement proved any particular theory, but because it fits so naturally with the dynamic fans have observed between them for years. It felt like discovering another small piece of a puzzle that further completes the picture of their relationship and habits over time. What made the moment even more interesting was the reaction of the other members. No one seemed confused by Jimin's answer. Instead, everyone immediately understood what he meant and responded with genuine laughter. Many fans even joked that the members' expressions looked as if they were thinking, "Jimin, maybe that information didn't need to be shared with the entire world." It's exactly these kinds of jokes that made the moment feel so lively and entertaining. Beyond the humor, many fans also viewed this interaction as a reflection of the comfort and trust that have naturally developed over the years. After all, People don't become accustomed to relying on someone else's belongings unless they share a certain level of closeness. And we're not talking about anything dramatic. It's the kind of comfort found in everyday life. The feeling that whenever you need something, there's someone who has probably already prepared it. A level of trust built over years of training together, working together, traveling together, and sharing countless experiences. Often, close relationships aren't defined by grand statements or emotional words. Instead, they're revealed through small habits, simple jokes, spontaneous comments, and everyday interactions that may seem ordinary on the surface. Perhaps that's exactly why so many fans loved this moment. Everything felt incredibly natural. There was nothing forced about it, and it didn't sound like something said for attention. It was simply a spontaneous answer, and that's precisely what made it feel so genuine. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Throughout the years, many of the most memorable moments between Jimin and Jungkook haven't been major events, but rather small details that unfolded naturally. Sometimes it's a brief glance. Sometimes it's a lighthearted joke. Sometimes it's a simple comment. And this time, it was an unexpected answer that lasted only a few seconds. Objectively speaking, the conversation itself was very short. Yet the way it happened made it far more memorable than anyone could have expected. Regardless of how people choose to interpret their relationship, one thing is difficult to ignore: the natural comfort that exists between them. Fans can see the trust, the habits built over years, and the effortless way they interact with each other. When small dynamics like that appear spontaneously on camera, it's no surprise that fans continue discussing them for days after the vlog is released. In the end, what made this moment so memorable wasn't just Jimin's comment, but the entire context surrounding it. It reminded fans of Jungkook's habit of carrying everything he might need, Jimin's simpler approach, and all the long-running jokes that suddenly felt relevant again after hearing that answer. The interaction felt warm, relaxed, and authentic. There was no drama and no exaggerated narrative. Just a casual conversation that offered a glimpse into their everyday lives. Yet because of its simplicity, this small moment left a lasting impression on many fans. As Jungkook has now returned to Korea and new activities await him, moments like these remain one of the reasons fans enjoy every piece of content shared by the BTS members. Sometimes it's not the major events that stay in people's memories, but the little details that reveal their genuine personalities and daily lives. And in this case, one short answer from Jimin became one of the most talked about moments because it indirectly highlighted the habits, trust, and comfort that have been built over many years. A simple moment that may have lasted only a few seconds, but one that many fans will continue to remember as one of the sweetest and most adorable interactions between Jimin and Jungkook. What do you think about Jimin's spontaneous answer this time? Did it make you smile too? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates about BTS, Jimin, and Jungkook. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Orahi!